31st. Myers Hyundai Bells Corners or MyersHyundai.ca.
Hey, Ottawa golfers. The Kevin Haim Junior Golf Initiative is looking for junior golfers between the ages of 10 and 17 who love golf and want to spend their summer at a great club. Over the last 10 years, we've bought 655 annual junior memberships at top private and public clubs for kids who need a great place to play. If you know a junior golfer who might be a fit for our initiative, send them to kidstothecourse.com to fill out an application and see if they qualify for our program. The Kevin Haim Junior Golf Initiative, giving kids a place to play.
News Talk 580 CFRA is now HD Radio. Breaking news, plus your favorite hosts, including Bill Carroll and Evan Solomon, in pristine digital sound. Here's how. On your new car HD Radio, tune in 100.3 FM, then select HD2. CFRA in your car. Pick up an HD radio for your home or office. Transform your talk radio experience. News Talk 580 CFRA, now sounding even better at 100.3 HD2.
Find a car today a much better way. Visit OntarioCars.ca.
Now, see here, I know you're an expert on buying a car and all, and I appreciate that, I really do. But don't you suppose that maybe, just maybe, everybody could use a little help, like Carrie here?
Well, she told me it was easy. I went to OntarioCars.ca, and don't you know, I fell in love with a beauty.
See, look up OntarioCars.ca to find sellers you can trust. Don't worry, you'll do just fine.
OntarioCars.ca.
The best way to celebrate spring? In a brand new hot tub. The best time to get a hot tub? It's right now. The best place to get it? You got it. Pure Water. Right now, the Pure Water Custom Hot Tub event lets you design and order exactly the hot tub you want. Colors and features you need, none of the frills you just don't want. With zero down financing and discounts up to $5,000, order your custom hot tub from Pure Water today. Pure Water Total Home Leisure. 2070 Robertson at Moody and Bells Corners. You, your family, and fun. It's what we do.
Every day as events happen, we're there. Now back to News and Views with Rob Snow on News Talk 580 CFRA.
We are following breaking news. A significant fire in the Byward Market on William Street. It started on the roof of a restaurant. Vittoria, Trattoria. CTV News Ottawa with a live report right now. It's Michael O'Byrne.
A lick of flame just shoots up. And Graham, it's important, I guess we should recap to everybody to let them know that fire officials are telling us that there are no reported injuries. Everyone who works in these buildings and perhaps lives in some of these buildings were evacuated and everyone is safe. That was the latest information we had a while ago. I gather you've heard nothing new.
Yeah, that's true, and they've been able to get everybody out, including us. So everybody is safe, but the question is, as we continue to see more flame, they're trying to make sure they get this thing down so that it doesn't spread. Because, as you know, you've got so many buildings close together, some sharing walls, many of them very, very old buildings. You can see how quickly it can spread and the damage it can do. The damage to where the fire started is going to be tremendous, Michael. Water alone. I mean, essentially they've had to punch holes in the roof as the fire works its way through come off. So what they don't want is the fire to move, and they also don't want the fire to eat deeper into this building, because it's already done a significant amount of damage in the last hour or so. We're just moving more to the right here in between two of the ladder trucks. Maybe hard to see, like right in between those three massive streams of water is where they're concentrating now, because that's the latest where the fire is punched through the roof.
And of course, what they're trying to avoid here is to have the fire spread along the roof of this building. Again, we don't know how old the build is, but it is certainly at least a century old.
Okay, so we're going to leave that. That is CTV News Ottawa's live coverage. Again, we're following a developing story here on 580 CFRA, the significant fire in the Byward Market. I believe the fire chief is going to do a scrum right now with the local media. Is that happening right now?
Yep, I can put my phone in right here.
Oh, this is Megan Shaw of CTV News. Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Deterioration of the structure. We called a defensive attack. We called an evacuation of all of our members. Our primary objective is the safety of our firefighters and the citizens. And once we call that evacuation, then we move to a defensive attack. Once it's safe to do so, we'll get back into the structure and fight the fire from the inside as well.
Do they that will block the stake, or?
It's hard to say at this point in time. These are old structures, multiple roof layers. Very, very difficult to fight these types of fires, but we'll certainly do our best to try and minimize the damages moving forward.
Chief, you're just live here with CFRA. Can you just tell them what's the latest?
Well, again, we continue to be on the roof, on the structure, defensive attack, which means that we don't have any firefighters inside. The smoke is very, very thick, so, we have an old building that's on fire, multiple layers of roofs, and our job right now is to try and contain as much as possible in order to make it safe for the firefighters to go inside and fight it from the inside.
Any idea how long this area will be closed off?
Just from my experience and knowledge, I'm thinking we'll be here for several hours yet. So I'd ask the public to try and stay away if they can, not breathe in the smoke, and certainly don't run over any fire hoses as you're trying to exit the market.
So that's Chief Ayotte speaking right now outside the market, telling me that this is still ongoing. It's now a defensive attack, and as you heard him there, to avoid market if possible, this area as well. He's blocking off more of the area as the fire continues to seem to grow with all of the smoke.
Megan Shaw is with me here on 580 CFRA. How far are you away from the fire scene? Give us a sense where you are, Megan, right now.
Yeah, I'm quite close. So I'm right in front of the Byward Market building. So if you can picture Beaver Hills, I'm just to the left of that. So the smoke is growing, and it continues as I've been out here. So we're in the front, and it seems to be going more towards the back. So I'm in a safe spot where I am right now, but I can definitely see crews as they continue to battle this blaze from above. As I said, the chief said that this is a defensive attack. So, they were asking the firefighters to get off of the roof to start going from the outside of the building. They don't want anyone inside right now.
Does it seem to be getting worse? Status quo, Megan? What can you tell us?
So when I first arrived, I was one of the first people to come out here. It didn't seem too bad, but I can tell you that I could see the smoke moving into the neighboring buildings to the right. Since that time, it really has been a lot of smoke on top of the building. In my opinion, it's not getting that much better right now. So I asked him, is this over? When's this going to be over? And he said several hours.